Baishu says he needs to rest.
Get this guy right back. It's not like we know him or anything, Kappa.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Yeah, I noticed too that there's quite the swings in attempts, right? I think. So I'm positive. I'm positive that I can freestart them well. Just gotta give it some more tries. Dr. Baishu.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
Chat, it's not just me. Clearly, some characters call him Xingqiu, like Sing and Cho, and some characters like Baishu just said Xingqiu, right? Like Xingqiu. I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying Xingqiu or Xingqiu because it's easier for me, but weird. To this day, man, do I not know how to say his name correctly. Even though he's been, in the game for a while. What do you mean? Wow. Remember, chat, when we were talking about the whole VA strike stuff earlier this stream? So now we have half a character is voiced. Interesting. We got Baishu is voiced, but Mr. Snake Person here, or Mrs. Snake Person here, is not. Anyway, Xingqiu is what I say. I do think it's either Xingqiu or Xingqiu, but I can see how that might be easier to remember. It's only the English ones as well. I heard about that, yeah. Baishu wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strange and strikingly similar to his lordship condition. Interesting. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Takeo, is that how I say it? Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather.
It would appear so. Although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
What? Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Well, that would be bad for a person who's already 100 years old, right? Not only does it mystify Baishu, even I never witnessed such a malady, unless, of course, it was so long ago that I have since forgotten. Timaeus is in the prime of his life, so a little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is surreptitiously, I think is how you say that, cutting years off their lives.
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
Baishu even tried using the secret art on Timaeus earlier, but it was useless. This is a most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
To Jingse Village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run a clinic. But this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa Village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
Yeah, no, there's no way, Chad. Nah, it's unrelated. Coincidence. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Chingsa Village not too long ago. My father went with him. Just as we suspected. What is it? I heard the rumors about a god's remains in Chingsa. Is that what's causing this? Chat, I just remembered, imagine, if I'm not wrong, Zhangsheng usually pronounces the S a bit more, right? Because it's, well, a snake. Imagine the same issue that they had in Natlan, where the mixing seemed off and the S sounds were so prominent and hurtful for the ears. Imagine that happened with Snake Person here. We would all have died. Anyway, God's Remains, which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden palace in Xingsha mountain range called the Hidden Palace of Show Formula. It is enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, with which it suppressed countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being a god known as Tao Du. Oh, of course, we heard about them and now they are gonna be in a story, right?
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do